Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. I'm just jumping over here to do a general reading. I just did one on my other channel. It was very intense for me. So if you are new, I'm known to feel the energy really strong, and the spirit just moves upon me in that way. And so just brace yourself. We look at a lot of criminal activity here. So it gets really intense. So I could come across churchy and stuff, but I'm not. The living language is made up of the scripture, so it is used here and honored here. I keep covenant with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and I boast about him, and he's the only wise king of the universe, and people call him the universe, but his name is Jehovah, and I show you what his name looks like in a video down below if you want to check it out. Feel free to. I use all kinds of stuff on my readings, homemade decks, the runes, the tarot. I just don't put him in a box. He don't even have to have anything. He can just speak through our heart, and his word is written there. But this is what he uses me to do, and this is a work, and so sometimes it's really intense. But it's for uprightness. So if something is coming out like a roar, just know that it's for uprightness sake, okay? So if you're prejudiced or a liar, a cheater, or a stealer, or something like that, please get off my channel. I don't want your energy here. I'm not interested in people like that. If you're willing to change, then great, stick around. If not, then please, like I said, get off. If you stay, you won't like me, because I will shove some stuff down your face. And I will do it with all my heart and with all my strength and with all my soul, by way of the Spirit of the Holy One telling us to do that, because he teaches our hands out of war. You're not welcomed here if you're a lying, cheating, nasty person. Okay, either change it or get off, because you're fixing to be shaken out of the earth anyway, because Jehovah's word states so. Okay, so it gets pretty bold here. Those of you who are returning back, welcome back, guys. I appreciate you all so very much. Thanks for sticking around, and happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. Thank you, Jehovah, for clear, defined messages. Okay. Going to have me cut these. You just cut them, Jehovah. There's nothing too difficult for you. We have the Six of Cups. The past is showing up. Your soulmates are here. Somebody from your past. We have messages, quick messages that just recently happened. This could be anything from 5 seconds ago. It's just in the past position. Could have been 5 years ago. But some type of Cupid's arrows or something happened really fast, took off in real quick movement, and that could have been an investigation as well. We have the Ace of Cups. Something is very watery. Something is. And those of you who missed the earth and let's see, I think I did the earth, fire, water, and air reading, but 2 of those readings will take hours. I don't know when you'll catch this video. Eventually they'll be up, but if you're catching this and you can't find them on my channel, then it'll take hours before 2 of those get uploaded, but 2 of them did get uploaded on my channel. So if you're wanting the other 2 element readings, please hit the bell on the side. There is a lot of water that came out in the water reading itself. It was everywhere. I mean, it was everywhere. So the Ten of Cups is at the top of the mind space, and then the Hermit's coming out again. He just came out a second ago. And there's a judgment on something. And then the Four Swords also was just in my other reading. This has come out a couple of times today. There are death issues going on. And people resting after a broken heart, and things from your past. It's been real watery within some type of a trip that took place, and so the overall energy is to return and to forgive something. And there is love here, and there's some type of a pregnancy here for some of you all. If you're resting after a broken heart because of a third party, I send you love and light. Maybe I send you love and light. But this is real emotional here in a very big way. Somebody walked away from something, then I guess they did, and something got real filthy within it. It's caused some type of a judgment to have take place in the very near future. It's known about something, about some type of love, I guess for some of you all. It's known about the watery thing. I'm hearing a waterhead, whatever that means. I'm just hearing it. I've heard that in my spirit before. Let's see what this 10 of Cups at the top of the head is. What is this, Jehovah? what is this Ten of Cups? The Page of Swords is here. That can be a little chit-chatter or an investigation card. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So if it's known about some type of an emotional communication with a mother or a child or a teenager, something here with family is here, because the Ten of Cups goes back to your family. It's here. There's law here. Legal matters. Something's very emotional known about. Show me this Queen of Pentacles and this page here. Somebody got checked out. This is somebody who's feeling insecure or feeling left out in the cold. Somebody just came up in my other reading. Somebody had kept somebody in slavery. Yes, they have. We have the King of Wands here. This could be a spiritual leader, a manager of some kind. Somebody get up, take action. If he's spiritual and he's upright, he'll do the upright thing. If he's not, he's a piece of crap, and he pulled his britches down and he did something to get what he wanted, and he got somebody pregnant. It's known about it. Now some type of stupidness is here, and some type of an investigation is around it. Something's known about this Queen of Pentacles and the other man and throwing somebody out, and it's been very much emotional, and there's been gossip about it, or again, somebody has been investigated. We just seen the law card. There's a Hermit again. Something got real filthy. That's catching somebody up, putting them down in clay. Show me this Ace of Cups here in the now, because it's still the same. That'll break down to the Ace. Consequence will be on somebody if they do the wrong thing. So there's the torch. Let me just say something about the torch. It has come out in the actual runes today a couple of times, and I have been bringing out about it because it's the K and the C. That could be Kansas City, but it also looks like a V on the rune. And so I've made mention of your name could be Kevin, because Kev would be there. A cave would also be there. And we've had stuff by water, and oftentimes somebody who has died has been decaying by water. And so the cove could be there within some type of a cove. But in the reading that I just did, I just lost it. I just broke down in tears on the vaccine came out. And so the COVID energy is there with the torch. And so we do have a physician here, and we just seen him a minute ago as well. So something, if somebody passed away with the vaccine stuff for you, I send you love and light, whatever that is. Somebody from somebody's home is here. Also, we do know that somebody's going to be vaccinated and put down for an execution for something that they did. Okay, and it's very emotional on somebody because their choice and what's happened. There's a lot of money around a situation where a home is. Okay, we did have truthful law enforcement. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. There's some type of generosity here, and there's large sums of money here with the Ten of Pentacles in the now, with this emotion around a home, around some type of a legal matter, because the torch takes us back in the runes to a justice assured on something. So it's known about somebody who was investigated and was thrown out and was made to be less of something. Okay, because they were, you know, people like me, and I'm a spokesperson, I feel, for a lot of people have been mistreated, have been thrown out in a very bad way, and been misused, and then their talents were used, and there's a lot of money around some stuff. But this is an inspirational new beginning. There's 2 pregnancies here for some of you all, and we have a commitment here. I send you love and light for those of you who are dealing with this. Show me the 6 of Cups in the past with the past person here. Thank you. The 7 of Cups is here. A lot of cups is here. Some type of a choice was made, and we've been seeing that card as well. There's a contract around something. This is a very dreamy card, and somebody from your past dreamed up something, did something with the contract. Again, 3 pregnancies possibly for some of y'all, 3 children for some of you all could be here. Money, inheritances is really big here. There's consequence around something that was done. Show me the Hermit, because this is a judgment. We're talking law. We're talking about a judge. We're talking about somebody who has been secret around somebody in an investigation. So now it's very much emotional here because it's known about it at the top of the mind space here. Show me the Hermit. Been somebody who's analyzed and went within. He's got high volume understanding, very skilled person, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, a physician, a calculator, a tax collector, a business person. He's all kinds of stuff with the Hermit, but it's a judgment in the Hebrew. So the letter T is here in this reading. I think that's the only, yeah, that's the only letter that we're getting here thus far. Well, we did see the K, which was the Justice card, and if we want to take the rune, the K and the C and the V would be there as well. The Six of Cups, so it's showing up, and something from your past is ending here in a very big way, and this is integrity. It's also travel energy as well. This is also a boss card, and there's some type of a reward here with that card. There will be messages here with the Page of Pentacles. It could be about children. It could be about a job. It could be about anything physical with the pentacle there. All right, let me take some words here on this reading. So obviously somebody traveled within a really big, fast way, took off within some type of a communication, ended up in all this, some type of a consequences here. I hope that made sense. Let me pull from this homemade deck. So if you are new, I'm pulling from this deck, and I just let you hold the Elohim pick. So somebody does want to travel the world with somebody, and something from your past is wrapping up so that you can do that. And so that's positive. That's positive. There's a celebrity here as well. Yes, there is. You always says that something hidden is going to come to the light. Well, that also just came out a minute ago. Maybe something already has, and he's just continuing to unfold something here. Got two that came out. Let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. And then we have eternal life here as well. That's right, people. Why do people want to provoke to anger? Now, there's a time for war, to get up and be angry for upright things, okay? But just to start crap with people, there's something wrong with that. And you do have people out there that will do that stupidness and has just really caused a ruckus on somebody. We have a soldier. This card is a player. I'm in, I'm out. Now, we did have military also involved. So those of you in the upright, thank you for your service to our countries for uprightness sake. But this card also can talk about I'm just in and I'm out. It's kind of like that's like the player card in this little deck here. A deputy is here. Okay, so we do have law enforcement coming out here. Somebody who carries a dagger has been here. Well, in that other reading, we've seen the Ten of Swords, and somebody was just backstabbed. And we got 4 swords here as well. Somebody missed some type of opportunity. There's a lot of water here. A lot of water here in this reading. And then there's the Tower was also in that other reading that I just did, that somebody does know something. Somebody knows something about sex. Something's being knocked down from the heavens. Something's known about a building or a tower or something. Somebody does want to hold somebody in a good way. There's been drugs here, though, in some of your cases, okay? And somebody's been a kook around that stuff. Somebody says you are respected and it's truthful, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. And that's positive, people. That's positive. If you are dealing with a reverend, then you are. It comes out all the time. And the Tower can go back to that kind of stuff as well. There's been a hotel here. Well, obviously somebody got pregnant. This sexual stuff. I mean, the sickle is here. There has been danger here. We've seen the sickle this morning in a general reading that I did. And it would go back to a verdict. There's something closing out here in a very big way. There is a verdict here today. So thank you, Jehovah, for ending something that's been so filthy. Thank you so much for justice. So we have the Wanzhou. Talk about wavy stuff. The VW is here. And it also looks like a P. So we got all kinds of stuff with this rune as well. But if we're talking about watery stuff and drinking stuff, then it's really showing out here. If you're dealing with somebody who's been on drugs out here, okay? So somebody has really been an overindulger in something that's taken place. And so the Wanzhou is satisfaction, though. And it is ending with satisfaction because the World card is a completion of something positive when it comes out here. It's rewarding. And there's faithfulness and complexity that's been around something. There's help in your work and career opportunities. That's positive. As dangers are avoided and a rebound after touching something just rock bottom. That's been horrible on somebody. Okay, well, because it's been so watery here. Obviously, there's been death issues, people. There's been death issues. We have the paw here, so that could be your grandfather, or a paw of some kind of an animal, or a plow, or a whip could be found here the other way, or paving a road, or something like that could also be here. The viper has been here as well. The VP is here anyway. People, this is what came out on this reading, so... somebody got some wedding dreams here, and something about your brother is also on the other side of that card. I wish you well. Go travel the world. Those of you who are in the upright and there's somebody that has integrity here, and Jehovah is bringing some people together, somebody from your past, possibly that you know, for reuniting and for apologies, and to be able to provoke one another to love from this moment on, and whatever the sickle is and the danger and the verdict is for other people. It's also a surgery card, and we got somebody going under the knife. You need to go under the knife, then you'll go into the knife. If you're keeping covenant with Jehovah, he'll make sure that everything will be all right for you, and you need to rest. All right, but anyway, whatever all this is, if you're the upright, it always will work out for Jehovah's people, because he is our shield and our buckler, and he don't lose in the war. Until next time, shalom.